welcome to Song of Solomon, week 10. Just to remind you, we are reading from the Sacred Journey, God's Relentless Pursuit of Our Affection by Brian and Candace Simmons. We are on chapter 2, and this week we cover chapter 2, verses 4 through 7, it looks like. 2, 4 through 7. So let me kind of set the stage here for you, because I love this in the season that I'm in. I love the message that I got from him this week. I did choose for my focus on the artwork, his banner over me is love. This is honestly a life verse for me. He reminds me of this verse consistently. When I'm walking through harder times and I'm walking through easy times, he always reminds me. There's two, and also the squirrels, the foxes. There's a couple of verses in Song of Solomon that are truly life verses that he just always brings to mind. And his banner over me is love is truly one of them. So you'll see as I do this that there's the bright banners of love that I'm going to drop in. But then I've got these shadows of banners of love, because these are the promises that he keeps on singing over me. This banner over love is this recurring theme in my life that he reminds me of. He quickens my spirit to. He reminds me that he is love, and that waves over me. And as that waves, it alters the atmosphere. Love alters the atmosphere everywhere I go, because his banner over me is love. My banner that I get to bring into circumstances is love. So that's why here I'm laying in this gray to just remind me that these are his promises. In his word, we find his promises and personal promises as well as eternal promises. So I'm going to go right to verse 6, because it spoke to me. His left hand, imagine that. So take your left hand and put it out. His left hand cradles my head. So my head is in his left hand, and his right hand holds me close. So take that right hand and kind of pull in close. And the thing that I see in this image is that his left hand cradles my head, my thoughts, anxieties, things that I cannot let go, things that I worry about, the schedule, all of the battlefield of the mind is in his left hand. And he says, shh, okay, I got you. And then his right hand pulls me close so that my entire body is protected and drawn into him. So that body, mind, soul, spirit, every part of me is in an embrace by my King. Every part of me is protected in shade, and he's got every single ounce of my DNA, of my spirit, of every part of me is being held by the King of Kings. And what I love is in this place, she says, I am at rest in this love. And I just think that that's such a gorgeous image, that when we allow him to take, when we relax our head, I go to a chiropractor, you guys know I have a bad knack from drawing all the time. So I go to a chiropractor, and there really is this place where you have to trust and allow your neck to relax into his hand so that he could crack it. But it's a trust thing. It's like, okay, I know what's coming. I know it's coming. Can I relax into the grip of this chiropractor? Jesus is not going to snap us in any way. His banner over us is love. But can I relax my head, my thoughts, my body enough to rest and release into his love? And I think that is so much more challenging. Like in the physical, we can say, oh yes, I love that, of course I can do it. But can we just be honest with each other how hard it is? How hard it is to just honestly relax your head into all of your thoughts, all of your worries. My mom is going through a season right now. To relax my head, to relax my body, who right now, like, I feel like I'm doing a sprint. Any second I can sprint in and I can do what's needed, and I'm putting out fires, and I'm constantly on the ready. And to just relax and know that his banner over me is love. He goes before me, and I can rest in his love. That's an amazing promise that he can give, that he offers us. It is an amazingly difficult task to do that in the seasons where your head, your body are just putting out fires and rushing and running and dealing with the next crisis and just going. Rest. We just keep hearing this word. Last week it was the same word, rest. So what does rest look like in the midst of busy lives, schedules, problems, crises, difficult seasons? What does rest look like? I'm trying to figure it out. I think for me, what rest looks like is knowing that he holds my schedule. He holds what I'm meant to do. He holds my mother. He holds it all. I just get to interact with it. And my good friend Sherry gave me such wonderful advice. She said, in these moments where you're with your mom, and in these moments when you're taking care of her, don't view the doctor's appointments and this time together as a burden or a hindrance. Embrace it. And enjoy, be so completely present in the moments that you're with your mom. And be so completely present in who she is and what she is and the time that you've got together. And that, I think, is the best advice I've gotten in this season, because that's what I think rest looks like. To be able to be fully present for the people that we're with, because we know that he's got us, he's got them, and he's got the situation. I'm allowing my head to rest in his mighty grasp, and I'm allowing him to pull my body close, and for me to find rest in this love. All right, guys, I went too long. I will catch you next week in week 11. It is 4th of July. I will be moving in with my mom next weekend. I'm trying to get the video done before that all hits me, but I'm trying. All right, guys, thanks. See you next week.